Good afternoon, everyone, on this wonderful, sensational Sunday. And I pray that the weather is good in your area, and I pray that you are having a wonderful and fantastic day. Well, it's been a minute. I can't even remember the last time that I did an unboxing video. It's been just that long. But life happens, and when life happens, you just have to stop what you're doing and just pay attention. But everyone is well and healthy, and we're all blessed. So I thought, well, you know what? I want to really get back into doing an unboxing of the paper pumpkin because I absolutely love paper pumpkin. Now I must admit, Stampin' Up's Kids collection, they're good, and they're kind of a close second to paper pumpkin. But I truly love paper pumpkin. Um, I've been a paper pumpkin subscriber since I started. I'll never forget when I, I ordered the starter kit, and I don't know if they still do that, but back then when I ordered the starter kit, you got a free paper pumpkin. Well, I remember when that box came, and I was just ecstatic because it was a Christmas present to myself in December 2015. So I thought, well, you know what? When the box came, and amazingly, the box came while I was on Christmas break, so I had 2 weeks to truly enjoy what was in that box. Well, needless to say, I went through the box and I made sure that everything was there. Then I came across this orange box, this little small orange box, and I kept wondering, I'm just wondering what's in that box. Well, if I tell you I opened up that box, I opened it up and just created the kit. I had an absolute awesome time creating that kit. I had so much fun that I didn't even realize that I hadn't even went through the rest of the box to see what else all the other goodies. And I remember getting a text message from my upline at that time saying, well, did you get your box? And was everything in there? And was everything okay? And I said, oh, girl, I'm so sorry. I opened up the box and I saw the paper pumpkin. I said, and I haven't even went any further. I said, okay, so give me a day or two and let me go through the box and I'll let you know if everything was in there. So my love for paper pumpkin started when I got my very first box. But I decided that, like I said, it's been a minute, and paper pumpkin is just growing by leaps and bounds. They're global now. They go to the UK, Australia. Um, they're global, and I I personally didn't make it to on stage last month, but I've heard so many. I have seen so many wonderful, excited recipients waiting to get their first paper pumpkin box in those areas that are going to be now part of the subscription plan. So, but I was, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that they're gonna be excited. I mean, because one thing about it, when you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you go to and on stage, at least all the ones I went to, they always give you like a little preview snippet of the paper pumpkins, and they also, try to make sure that if you don't leave leave there with a free one, at least you do get a chance to play with it while you're there. Well, I think my understanding is I think some of them, the people that were from Australia and places like that, if I'm not mistaken, I think they got their very first kit while they were at on stage, and so they were just truly excited. So I was like, oh, okay, well, go ahead on then, paper pumpkin, and then it's gonna be worldwide, global. So, but for today, I'm sorry. I just when I start talking about paper pumpkin, I completely forget about the. I get one. My mind is just on that one track. So let's get back. Let's get back on the train, and let's get the train rolling in the right direction. Okay. So the reason for my little video today is I want to do an unboxing of the March paper pumpkin kit. Lakeside Retreat. Now, first of all, what I want to tell you about this kit, it coordinates with a new sweet collection that's going to be coming in the new catalog that starts, I think May 5th or 6th. So, and I'm not exactly sure on the date. I don't want to give you the wrong date, but I do know it starts next month. So the first thing I want to do is I've already removed the tissue paper because they always wrap the kit in this tissue paper, and I'm sure it's like for protection or to make it really look like a gift when you open it up. So I've already kind of opened mine up, but I just want us to go through what's in here and so we can see what this little kit has to offer. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just move my box aside, and I'm just going to set everything out. Now the paper pumpkin kit always comes with a stamp spot, and this particular color is one of the new in colors that's coming to paper pumpkin in May. I'm not exactly sure why that's kind of blurry. Let me see if I can get it. Let me fix it. But you know what? Let me get the bigger one so just see what that looks like. Okay, so, oh wow, I'm out. I think this has some lighting issues, so let me see. Some type of way I can fix this. I hope that's not too dark. Okay, is that too dark? I hope it's not. Let me push this back a little bit. Okay, so this is the new stamp set, Peaceful Pine, and that's the ink spot that comes in with your paper pumpkin kit. Now the Peaceful Pine is part of the new ink colors that's going to be for 26 through 27, I think. Hold on, let me get my book to find out. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the Peaceful Pine is part of the new in colors for the 2026 through 2028 in color series. And so Peaceful Pine is one of those new colors. So, and I haven't even opened up these because like I say, when paper pumpkin comes, I just completely forget about everything else. Okay, so you're going to get a Peaceful Pine ink spot. You're going to get the stamp set, and this is the stamp set. I'm going to put it on something so you can see the back of it. But this is the stamp set. Oh, I wish you could really see what the thing is, but I'm going to show you what the words is, but this is the stamp set. And this is the wording for the stamp set. And it says, thanks, older, wiser, better. You're a lifesaver. You are an inspiration. Happy birthday. Happy Father's Day. Dad's son. There's a stamp that has like birds on it. Then there's a stamp that looks like a rope. And then there's a stamp that looks like, I guess you call those water lilies. I think that's what you call them. There's a stamp for that. Okay, so let's set that to the side. Then you're going to get the adhesive that comes with this is some of the tear and tape, and it's inside of there. Let's see what else you're going to get. Then you're going to get these gems, and you know what, they kind of look like pebbles. They really truly remind me of like little pebbles. And then you're going to get some mini dimensionals. So both of these are going to be your adhesives for this kit. Okay, and this is just to bring a little bling into your kit, to your project. Sorry about that. All right, now everything is always wrapped in cellophane, and wrapped in cellophane, and it has this here cardboard piece um, inside. Now, way back when, I used to throw these away because I just thought that they really weren't that important, but I found out they are. So basically, if when you get ready to stamp your sentiment or stamp your image, if you put this up under whatever you're stamping, it gives your image a very crystal and clear look. So whatever you do, try not to throw away this little piece of cardboard because it does come in handy. Okay? Alright, so now let's go through the card bases. So you're going to get 3 card bases, and this is the design. And it looks like it's a pond. You're walking down the, I guess you would call it a jetty. There's a boat right there. Then it has a little greenery there, and it's like you're gonna just go up in there. And this is the water, and then it has like some clouds. So you get 3 of this particular one. Then you get 1, 2, 3. Then you get 3 that looks just like fence material. Okay. Now, I can just imagine all the alternates you may see using the fence material. But be honest with you, both with all of the card designs. Okay, and then so these are some of the little die cut pieces for your sentiment. These are some colored die. Okay, so sorry about that. Let's go back one more. These are the white die cut pieces for your sentiment, and these are some colored die cut strips for sentiment. Okay. Thought I heard something fall, but maybe not. Then you're gonna get 1, 2. You get 3 card bases of this design, and right here you get 3 pages of. Let me move this up there. Then you get 3 pages of these die cuts. Now this looks like a cabin by the water. This is another water scene. 2 oars, a life jacket. I take it somebody caught a fish and they put the fish on a plaque. A piece of the wood fence and a plaid strip that matches the first card that I showed you, and a bicycle. So you're going to get 3 of these. Then you get 1, 2, 3. Then you get 3 of these labels, and they're a circle. And I'm willing to bet that this piece and this piece goes together. Okay, and then these pieces go with your white die cut pieces. Okay, so stick that right there. Then the next thing that you have, they give you 3, 6. You get 9 envelopes. Now these envelopes, they actually look like clouds. I mean, variegated clouds. They have all different colors and shapes and stuff like that. And then you have these here 4. No, wait, 1, 2, 3. Then you have these 3 top layers. And if I'm not mistaken, I remember seeing, but if I want to say that these are going to go with this card right here. So these pieces go with this card. Okay, card base. Alright, and then so let's go back. So like I said, I was just showing you, doing a little video, unboxing video, but then this is the kit itself. Can you see that? Oh, that's upside down. Sorry about that. So these are the cards that you're going to create, and like I said, you can see, you'll see that one right there. And this on here, it says "You're a lifesaver. Thanks, Dad." So each one of them is to make like a personalized message. So this card is basically geared for that special male in your life. It could be your dad, your brother, your uncle, your grandpa, or your son. But that's the theme of this particular card. And so make sure that you check it out. Make sure that sorry about that. Make sure that you check it out and get this. Well, it's too late to get this kit, but once I normally do alternates, and when I used to do that, I would always have 2 kits, but I only have the 1 kit now. So I'm going to do some alternates, and I'm going to put a couple of these together. But when I do part 2 of this video, it'll be creating 3 of the cards exactly, creating 1 card of each design exactly the way they are, and then creating some alternates to show you how you can use this same card, these same materials, but change it up a bit and have a different sentiment. Well, everyone, I just hope everyone is having a wonderful, enjoy the rest of this wonderful and sensational Sunday, and may the Lord continue to bless and keep you. Bye for now.